Hi friends, I am Sethupathi Velan. This is preliminary GS analysis brought to you by Shri Rajiv Gandhi Ias Academy. Let's look into the question. The first question that we are seeing is a map based and current affair based question, while it's dealing with the Ukraine. Ukraine recently embroiled in war with Russia. The reason behind the Russia-Ukraine war is Ukraine bid to member of a NATO. NATO is nothing but North Atlantic Treaty Organization. While the question is, how many of the above mentioned countries shares land border with the Ukraine? Well, there are 7 countries which shares land border with the Ukraine, which is Russia, Poland, Belarus, Hungary, Moldova, Slovakia, while the CF, Black Sea and CF Assos bordered in the southern region. In the given 6 countries, both Hungary and Romania shares land border with the Ukraine. The answer is option A, only 2. The second question, with the reference to Earth atmosphere, which one of the following statement is correct? The first one, the total amount of insolation. Here the insolation is incoming solar radiation received at equator is roughly about 10 times of that of received in the poles. This statement is incorrect. There is no such proportion about 10 times. While infrared rays constitute roughly 2/3 of insolation, while infrared rays are long waves, while the insolation is short waves. So the statement 2 is incorrect. Infrared waves are largely absorbed by water vapor that is concentrated in the lower atmosphere. Option C is correct. Option D, infrared waves are part of visible spectrum. They are not part of visible spectrum. D also is incorrect. So the option C is correct one. Third question, a statement type question. The statement 1, the soil in the tropical rainforest is rich in nutrients. This is incorrect because the tropical rainforest receive maximum rain. As a result, nutrients in the soil leached away, it become infertile. The second statement, the high temperature and moisture of a tropical rainforest cause dead organic matter in the soil to decompose quickly. So statement is correct. So answer for this, statement 1 is incorrect, but statement 2 is correct, option D. The fourth question, consider the following statement. The temperature contrast between continent and ocean is greater during the summer than winter. This is a correct statement because during the summer, due to the sea breeze and hotter landforms. Both are reason for this statement 1. While the statement 2, the specific heat of water is more than of land surface. Which one of the following is a correct in respect of the following statement? The specific heat of the water is more than the land surface. This is a correct statement. So the option B, both statement and statement 2 are correct. Statement 1 is not correct explanation of a statement 1. The 15th one, consider the following statement. In a seismograph, P waves are recorded earlier than S wave, while it deal with the earthquake. While the earthquake caused due to release of energy which produced 2 sets of waves. First one is body waves, another one is surface wave. The body wave comprises of a P waves and S waves, which is primary waves and secondary waves. Here, the primary waves reach the surface first, while the S waves or secondary waves reach the surface, sometime lag, which produce another set of waves which is called surface waves. Option statement 1 is correct. While in P waves, the individual particles vibrate to and fro. This is nothing but back and forth, which cause the density differences in the direction of wave propagation. Whereas S waves, the particle vibrate up and down at the right angle to the direction of the wave propagation. This is also right because the P waves cause the particle vibrate in parallel, while the S waves cause the particle perpendicular to the direction of wave. The answer of this option C, both 1 and 2. 16. With reference to coal-based thermal power plants in India, consider the following statement. The thermal power plants plays a major role in the India's electricity production, while the statement 1, none of them uses seawater. This is incorrect because most of the thermal power plants, not all, most of the thermal power plants are using seawater for cooling purpose. While the seawater is readily available. So the second one, none of them set up in the water stressed district. This is also incorrect, while more than 40% of thermal power plants were set up in the water stressed district. The third one, none of them is privately owned, while many thermal power plants are owned both private and public partnership. So statement 3 also incorrect, while the answer for this option D, none. The 17th question, Wolbachia method. Wolbachia method is sometimes talked about with reference to which one of the following? Controlling the viral disease spread by mosquitoes, converting crop residues into packing material, producing biodegradable plastics, producing biochar from thermochemical conversion of a biomass. While the Wolbachia is a bacteria, it is carried by Aedes aegypti, while this mosquito carried this Wolbachia. The Wolbachia bacteria compete with many viruses, especially chikungunya, Zika virus and yellow fever, which hamper the growth of that particular virus in the mosquitoes. So answer of this question is option A, controlling the viral disease spread by mosquitoes. The 18th one, consider the following activities. Spreading finely ground basalt rock on the farmland extensively, increasing the alkalinity of ocean by adding lime, capturing carbon dioxide released by various industries and pumping it into the abandoned subterranean mines in the form of carbonated water. While the question deal with carbon capture and sequestration. Both carbon capture and sequestrations are method of to combat against climate change. While carbon dioxide is a part and most important greenhouse gases which plays a major role in the global warming. So the first one, spreading finely ground basalt rocks on the farmland which make the soil alkaline, as a result which capture the carbon dioxide. So first one is correct. The second one, increasing the alkalinity of ocean by adding lime. By increasing the alkalinity of ocean by adding lime, which make the atmosphere carbon capture while it converted into bicarbonate and carbonate molecules through series of chemical process. The third one, capturing carbon dioxide released by various industries and pumping it into abandoned subterranean mines in the form of carbonated water. This is also correct, while the option C, all three. The 19th one, aerial metagenomics. Aerial metagenomics best refer to which one of the following situation? While the metagenomic is the process of capturing DNA in the environment, while aerial metagenomics is the process of collecting aerial, that is air, and analyzing the properties of a microbial. It best suit to the collecting DNA samples from the air in a habitat at one go, option A. Then 20th one, microsatellite DNA. Microsatellite DNA is one of the most famous and versatile gene maker with a myriad application, especially in the biological evolutionary. So option A, studying the evolutionary relationship among various species of fauna. So today we are seeing 10 questions. We will see in the next video. Thank you.